Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, friends, family, associates, internet stalkers, women who might seek mine or Bob's companionship. We have a couple of guests with us today. We have Jake. Say hi, Jake. And we have Dorsey. We are going to go to our storage unit in Arlington. I've rented a 26-foot U-Haul. Hopefully that will be enough to load it all up. But first, we must go to the post office. And Bob is not wearing a hat today.
Just letting my hair blow in the breeze.
We can't have Bob's daily hat challenge today because Bob has failed us.
Yep.
You failed us, Bob.
Oh, well.
So we're going to be working a lot today.
Feverishly.
Manual labor. Yay. But hopefully, and this is a storage unit that I've had for 2 years that I have never been able to get past 3 feet into it. So we have no idea what is in there. It used to be the inventory of a gentleman who had a thrift store called Arlington Pickers. That's all we know. He passed away. His kids, or somebody, put it all in storage. His estate paid for it for a year, and then I bought it at auction for 310 simoles. That's Italian for dollars.
Oh.
Probably not, but it sounds like salami, so I just assume that it's Italian.
Trying to make us hungry now.
Dinero is probably dollars. Now that I think about it. Anyway, the sun is blindingly bright. We're going to the post office, and we shall return. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. It's Deldon and Bob. We are on our way to the shop to finish painting, and then in between we might do a separate video of an unveiling of what we pulled out of the storage unit, aside from books, because there was lots of books, lots and lots of books.
Yes, lots of books. Heavy books.
Very heavy books. Can't do the trivia on Bob's hat today because it's the same one he wore the other day.
No, it's not.
Oh, just different color.
It's a different logo, too. It's not the same logo. Similar logo, but not the same.
Oh, man. My hip hurts. Bob's knee hurts. We are not built for manual labor in our advanced age.
Spring chickens, I definitely am not.
Yeah, me either. So, we, nothing goes out today shipping wise because it's Martin Luther King Day and the post office is closed. But we did sell some more light bulbs over the weekend. Oh, man. Okay, so, well, I don't think Bob or I are either feeling it right now, so we'll be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. So we made it to the shop. Bob is putting the 5th coat of red paint on the walls. I just finished all the touch-up red trim. But now we are out of paint rollers and paint pans. And we still have to do the trim in black and paint the pegboard white again. So we need some more supplies, so I'm going to run into town here and get some. So not quite sure where to go in Springtown, but I will find something. It has to have a little hardware store or something, I reckon. There's a state trooper shooting radar. So hopefully he does not come after me as speed. Anyway, just giving you a little update on what's going on. We'll be back. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. This is your good buddy Deldon and Bob.
Incognito again.
Brought to you in part by Power of the Interweb. Welcome to the 90-pound hammer. We are going back to the storage unit that we emptied out last weekend.
Yay!
To gather up all the trash. We rented a U-Haul trailer yesterday. I haven't done any filming in a couple of days. We've just been busy trying to get our store ready to open. Hopefully you all forgive us. But, so anyway, so we rented a U-Haul trailer, got a real nice cabinet showcase yesterday for very little money. So we got the trailer, we used that to pick it up. Now we're going to go gather up all the garbage and throw it in our brand new 8-yard dumpster at our store.
Break it in.
Yep. And then yours truly has a date tonight.
I didn't say yes.
Well, not you, Bob.
Oh.
I have a date tonight.
Man, I'm jealous. What am I gonna do?
I don't know. Probably hang out with your son and go to the batting cages.
I don't have him tonight.
Oh. Kirby's very lonely. You can hang out with Kirby.
I don't know what to do now.
You could unbox some of the stuff that we got in the warehouse if you so desired.
I have a feeling after emptying the unit and taking stuff out of your garage, my body's going to be pretty tired.
Oh yeah, I forgot about my garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to empty my garage too. I don't know what is up with my camera. I can't get... Doesn't do wide enough angle. So, okay, so that's the update. eBay has been very, very slow this week. But we haven't listed anything in a week. So, when you list more, you sell more. Wow, that guy was just going to run a red light. Yeah. Big vehicle pulling a trailer. Completely invisible to him. So, that's our update for now. We will see you in a bit. Okay, we're back. Unit is full. As you might be able to see back there, trailer is full.
Unit's empty.
What did I say?
You said unit is full.
Oh, trailer is full, unit is empty. So now go up to the office, get my cleaning deposit that I paid 2 years ago, and get the hell out of here. Peace. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Sunday, January the 26th at 9:19 in the a.m. I don't know where I was in the last clip. I know I promised more videos more frequently. Let's turn this lady down. I know I promised more videos more frequently, but it's been absolutely crazy trying to get our store open, and I have failed in providing you quality video entertainment on a daily basis. And for that, I apologize. But I am an asshole. But it is Sunday morning. I don't know what Bob's doing right now. He's probably at the batting cages or something with his youngest son. I am heading into Hazel, Texas. There are 2 estate sales. Both look really, really good. It's the last day of the sale. It's 50% off on one, 75% off on the other. So that's exciting. I do have my wallet. That's good. So last night, I may have mentioned I had a date last night, and that was fantastic. Then on my way to the date, however, I got a speeding ticket. And there's no speed limit sign on the frontage road. The highway speed limit is like 70 miles an hour. I assume the speed limit was 55. I was doing 57. And I was in the far right lane. It's 2 lanes, both going the same direction. I was in the far right lane, and I passed an off-ramp, where people are coming onto the access road, and I was ahead of any vehicle behind me, except for this police officer. Well, he was behind me as well. So he gave me a citation for speeding, and then gave me 2 warnings, one for not having a front license plate on, and the other for failing to yield to traffic exiting the highway. And I was like, okay, it's a ticket. Do I keep my mouth shut because he's giving me a warning on that? Or do I go scorched earth like Bob says I do? And reiterate to him that there was absolutely no speed limit sign. And how am I to yield to exiting vehicles when the moment I went past the exit, there was nobody coming to the left, and I was ahead of him and in the far right lane, which he had a lane that he exited onto quite nicely, and then turned his red and blue lights on. So I just kept my mouth shut, didn't say a word. I handed him my license, and he didn't ask for insurance, didn't say anything. He told me immediately he was giving me a citation for speeding and 2 warnings. I didn't say a word. And when he came back, he handed me a citation, did his little circle thing here, sign here as an admission of guilt, handing me my license and told me to drive safe. Didn't say a word. I didn't say thank you. I didn't say anything. I was rather annoyed because there's no speed limit sign there. But whatever. So I'm headed to a couple of estate sales. Hopefully they will be fantastic. And then I'm going to the store to finish, well, I'm not going to finish today, but to continue to unbox the stuff that we got out of the storage unit last weekend and get it ready for either being put on the eBay or to be put for sale in our store. So that is on my agenda for the day. I might try and do some filming in the estate sale. I'm not very good at incognito filming with my phone held out in front of me while I'm shopping. But we'll see how it goes. So I will talk to you all in a second. Okay, so I'm leaving the first estate sale. When I seen the address, I kind of thought I knew what it was. It's a company that does estate sales, and then they, what they don't sell, they bring back to their little warehouse shop and then continually try to sell it. I will say though, I did get a Betamax VCR here last fall for $3. So with the remote control, the wired remote control, and the all the books and manuals. So that was a really fantastic deal. Here I am taking off without even knowing the address of the next sale. So isn't that stupid? Alright, give me just a second here. We'll find out where we're headed to. Let's see. Oh, Bob sent me a text. He will be joining me out at the shop to do some eBay. So that's cool. Let's see. I wish I knew how to do time lapse so I wouldn't bore you good folks. Because my editing skills suck. And I just have Power Director on my phone. So that's the only way I upload the videos. I'm not very good at... Where am I at?
Head south on Boyd Road toward Lee Drive.
I'm going to head south on Boyd... whatever road they just said. Boyd Road. Alright. I will see you all in a minute. And I'm back. This one's got quite a bit of potential. We're out in the country, out on a ranch. And, yeah, it looks pretty good. Some lady's about to hit my car. Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is 7:41 in the p.m. of January 26, 2020. I went to the estate sales, as you've seen in the previous clips this morning. Nothing at the first one. I have my thoughts and opinions about that place. And the second one was cool. It was at a ranch and farm. Only issue I had is, I'm in the same kind of business, but I don't know, the very last day of an estate sale, things are generally 50% off. They had 25% off, except for anything of value. I ended up getting a giant, and I'll show you in another video in the future. I got a giant fish fry basket, and I got a furniture dolly. It was old and ugly, but it works, and I got it for $20. So that was my bargain of the day. I'm just now leaving the store, shop, whatever you want to call it, the future home of Highway 199 Treasure Trove. Also, the home operation offices of Golden Parachute Estate and Treasure Brokers, LLC. So I am heading back into Fort Worth from Springtown. Mr. Kirby came and hung out with me and Bob for a couple hours. And pretty much all day long from 1 o'clock on, we put stuff on our two eBay accounts. Only sold 3 items. We sold 3 items in the last 24 hours. I did a promoted listings of up to 5% on all of my inventory. And then on one account, we ran a 25% off sale all inventory. So we got 3 sales in the last 24 hours, which is decent, since we hadn't sold anything in 3 days. Still over $2,000 for the month. So there's that. And then there's a police officer over here. Hopefully he doesn't come after me. I've done nothing wrong. So I'm gonna go meet Mr. Kirby at Cheddar's for dinner. He can eat soft foods now from his surgery, so he wants to try his hand at having some tilapia. And then I'm gonna go home and play with the doggies for a little bit and go to bed and get up in the morning and do this all over again. So that is my plan. Again, if you don't mind, like and subscribe. Hit the little bell. You'll get a notification when I post new content. I'm going to post this tonight while at dinner, hopefully, if there is free Wi-Fi at the restaurant. The really crappy part is we've just been so busy trying to get the store up. Our goal was to be open by February 1st, and I don't think that's going to happen. We still need a ton of shelving units and some clothing racks, which we don't have. Point of sale system. Our security cameras get turned on and installed on Friday to go with the 6 cameras we already have in there. We're actually having ADT actually monitor, put an alarm system on. Yeah, they have to put a whole new control panel. I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous clip, in a previous video or not. So Bob and I were there the other day just painting, getting the floors all prepped and ready, and the alarm went off. It hadn't been monitored or anything since the previous owner of the building had the alarm system, but whatever, the motion sensors or something, and it was like 190 decibel siren, and we couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. I called ADT from the confines of my car and could still hardly hear the lady, and she told me to where to find the control panel or whatever to unhook the backup battery. So I did that, and 5 minutes later the entire thing started going off again. So I just grabbed the control panel from the wall and ripped it off, and then it went off. So ADT's coming out to install a whole new control panel, new alarm system, sensors, cameras, all that good stuff. So yeah, I don't even know where I was going with this story. We'll have internet. Oh yeah, that's the thing I was saying. So we're out in the country, and so we only have like a certain, like there's no fiber, there's no cable internet or anything. It's all like wireless satellite internet, and it sucks for the most part from what everybody tells me. But we found this company called NextLink that will give us 30 up and 30 down dedicated, not sharing with anybody. And they said that would be fantastic to stream and whatnot. So they came out the other day. This is another thing. I don't know if I mentioned in another clip where I almost went scorched earth. Well, I did go scorched earth twice out of 4 possible times. So we are a commercial business, and we ordered internet for our business, and the commercial guy came out. Now we pay 3 times as much as residential. So the guy came out and he said something with the roof cap or whatever on our roof. He couldn't get the mount to attach to the roof cap because of some self-tapping screws that were coming through or whatever. I don't know. And then he's like, so I need to, how did he say he needed to do some kind of, like a flagpole mount or something, some kind of, where you have to attach it to the building. He's like, and that's a 2-person job. And it's like, so, I won't be back out until next Thursday. And I'm like, are you kidding me? He's like, well, we have other commercial accounts to install. I'm like, I ordered mine first. You guys have already rescheduled me once. Now you're telling me, oh, I'm sorry, but the other people who called after you, whose business evidently is far more important than mine, we're putting you back to the back of the line because I didn't show up with all of the proper equipment to install a commercial account satellite in any conditions. So if that made any sense, what I'm trying to say is they didn't have the materials necessary for any circumstance. You would think commercial account, you'd take care of that. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just the asshole, which is a good possibility. So anyway, I'm rambling now, and I don't want to vent. But I want to thank you all for tuning in and watching and putting up with my shit. Remember, please share your smile freely, without reservation, with everybody you come across. This world is difficult. People have issues. And believe it or not, your smile can actually make a difference. And could be the only bit of sunshine in somebody's day. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. That's all I got. I will upload this, and you will all see this within an hour or so. I'll tell you what. Let's hold me accountable. It's 7:50 p.m. on January 26th in Central Standard Time. So hopefully within an hour. If not, then I guess I'm a big fat liar. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.